The preposition triangle. When do we use in, on, and at? We can use in, on, and at for times and places. Now, as you can see on this triangle, in is the big part of the triangle. And usually we use in for big, general times and places. For example, if we look at time, we use in for the year, the season, the month, and some exceptions because we also use it for morning, afternoon, and evening. If we look at places, we use in with the world, a continent, a country, a province, a city, a neighborhood, and then there are a few exceptions for enclosed spaces like car and taxi. If we go to on, it's the middle of the triangle, the second biggest part of the triangle. We use on when we talk about smaller, more specific things than in. So if we look at time, we use on when we are talking about a weekend, a day, a date. There are some exceptions where when we say the day and the morning, or the day and the afternoon, the day and the evening, or the day and the night, we also use on, though that's much more specific than just a day. We also use it for a birthday or any special day like a holiday that ends in the word day. Now, if we go to the other side and look at places, we use on when we are talking about a street, a corner, so sort of where two streets cross, a floor, which is a bit more specific, and also bus, plane, ship, train, or bicycle. So many modes of transportation. Now, if we go down to at is the smallest part of the triangle, and we use at to talk about the smallest, most specific times and places. So for example, any time like 12 o'clock, we use at. Also for the word night, or noon, or midnight, or other times of day. Now there is an exception. We also use at to talk about special days or holidays that do not end in day. And we'll see some examples of that in a minute. If we go to place, we use at for addresses or specific buildings or businesses like a store, a library, and also home, school, and work. Okay, so let's look at some examples of using in, on, and at for times and places. You can read, listen, and repeat. So let's start with time. In 2023, in the winter, in February, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, On the weekend. On Saturday. On Friday morning. On Thursday afternoon. On Wednesday evening. On Tuesday night. On my birthday. On Christmas Day. At 9 a.m. At night. At noon. At midnight. At lunchtime. At Christmas. Okay, let's now look at some examples with places. In the world. In North America. In Canada. In Ontario. In Toronto. In Chinatown. In the car. In the taxi. On Main Street. On the corner. On the 5th floor. On the bus. On the plane. On the ship. On the train. On the bicycle. At 123 Main Street. At the store. At the library. At home. At school. At work. Let's practice. I was born Toronto. What preposition do we put before Toronto? In. I was born in Toronto. She went to school, Western University. What preposition do we put before Western University? At. She went to school at Western University. Wendy had her oldest daughter May 8th, 2015. What preposition do we put before May 8th, 2015? On. Wendy had her oldest daughter on May 8th, 2015. They got married the summer. What preposition do we put before the summer? In. They got married in the summer. He went to school 8:30 a.m. every day. What preposition do we put before 8:30 a.m.? At. He went to school at 8:30 a.m. every day. How did you do?